Oh, it's the cop.
Hey, I heard something.
Who's there? State your name and purpose.
Well...
Get some backup over here.
Hey, now, wait a second. Can we maybe talk this out?
Put your hands up and turn around. Who are you and what were you up to? Takayuki Yagami. The Yagami Detective Agency.
Yeah, in Kamurocho.
Weren't you the guy at Serio yesterday? I could have sworn I saw your face there.
Huh? Maybe.
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay. Excuse me.
This fella here is Sakurai.
Sup?
So, you think barging into a crime scene was a real bright idea?
What, I thought you guys were done here. I figured I could take a look around.
What's up?
What?
You wouldn't happen to be working with Genda Law, would you?
Huh?
You hear on Shirosaki-sensei's business? Saori Shirosaki, right? The grouchy one.
Whoa!
Okay, how'd you know?
Well, it started when Miko Shiba's body turned up. Once our investigation kicked off, we found out about that pervert cop in Tokyo. Seems he knew where the body would be. But when we went to go see him, HQ pumped the brakes. They said no interviews on this one. Much to our amusement, we ended up being directed to Shirosaki, the perv's lawyer.
So these cops met with Sayori-san.
So being that Genda Law office is in Kamurocho,
I'm gonna keep listening. What's
you're
that?
a Kamurocho detective working your case. That means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
Well, you've certainly got my number. Now that you know, how about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
Anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing Ehara, smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2 months. And those Tokyo chuckleheads just shut us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
When he says HQ, I'm assuming that's Tokyo PD. Seems they're stepping on the local police's toes. I guess like my red chair? Thank you.
Ehara was Tokyo PD, so wouldn't they want to protect him? They probably want it handled discreetly.
Nah, if only it were that simple. This isn't about protection. They get burnt real bad if they tried to bury this shit under the rug. Besides, not only is this cop a nasty creep, he's got ties to a fucking murder. Another prefecture blows the lid on that, the top brass may as well kiss their jobs goodbye. Heads would roll. They've got to wash the shit stains off their laundry to keep their asses clean.
Yeah, I could see how that makes sense.
Anyway, so HQ told us their boys would look into Ehara. What we had to do was hand them our notes on the murder. Can you believe that crap? Like hell we're gonna bend over for them. But look where that's got us. Now nobody's interrogated Ehara.
Are Kanagawa and Tokyo PD really fighting over who gets the credit? Don't tell me they're that petty.
Like you wouldn't believe. While the higher-ups play intel hoarding games, Ehara is just sitting pretty. Shit. The cop's supposed to be chasing down the perps. Instead, here I am with my hands tied, bitching to a PI.
So I'm your therapist now.
I was gonna take you down to the station and put the squeeze on you. But if you're a half-decent detective, maybe we could collaborate.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know and maybe the cuffs will fall off.
You proposing a deal?
Depends on if what you've got is worth making one.
This is gonna be a waste of time, but I want some info from these cops myself.
Okay. How about this?
What the hell?
Hiro Mikoshiba. Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Where did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine, let him loose. All right, let me get this straight. Right before you met up with this Seiryo High teacher, a strange woman showed up with this photo.
Yeah. I couldn't get a good look at her. But it seems whatever threat she made worked. Sawa-sensei wouldn't say a thing after that.
Saw was the one who supervised Mikoshiba for his student teaching program.
I know that. So, this woman you're talking about must have had it in with the culprits. You know, they were working in a group.
That's quite a revelation. What makes you so sure about that?
Sakurai, show him the photo of the body. And spare me the protocol lecture. I'm sick of this going nowhere. If Hotshot here is gonna look into Ehara for us, we may as well take advantage of it.
You're the boss, Nabe-san.
Jesus.
Mikoshiba was last seen alive 2 months ago, October 7th, 6:30 a.m. He was talking to his mother as he exited their house back in the city. Since there were no other sightings of him, it's likely he was abducted a short ways from his home. This had to be done by vehicle, as common sense would tell us. So there must have been at least 2 suspects, a driver and a handler. If it were me, I'd have put 3 on the job.
So that's why you figured it was a group effort. Sounds logical to me.
Now, according to the autopsy report, they found food in the poor guy's stomach. Based on how digested it was, we can assume he was killed at least an hour after breakfast, putting it around 7:30. And not long after, he was brought here. His throat was slit with a knife. You get all that, Hotshot?
So on the day Mikoshiba went missing, he was abducted near his home and he was killed right here no earlier than 7:30 a.m.
And what was our friend Ehara doing at that time? The old perv was walking through Ikebukuro's ticket gates around 7:43 a.m. This was stated in court and corroborated by multiple security tapes.
But if that's true, he couldn't possibly have killed Mikoshiba. It's 30 kilometers between here and Ikebukuro.
Yeah, that's the meat of his alibi. Yet somehow he knew Mikoshiba's body would be discovered 2 months after his arrest, despite being in custody the whole time. So there's no doubt he's connected to the killers. If we just put the screws to him, he'd squeal. Damn it, HQ! Why the hell are we out here working the site if it's already been picked clean?
Hey, Multiped.
All right, Nabe-san. Deep breaths.
Oh, Cohh, I dabble.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
But do you see why we've got to get someone in to talk to Ehara? Hell, beg Shirosaki-sensei for a visit if you have to. HQ can't say squat about his attorney visiting.
Hell of a cop. Really just met and I'm halfway to becoming his gopher.
What you said raises some questions of my own, about the crime scene and the body.
Oh yeah? Ask away then.
Need to ask what evidence police collected from the scene.
What shape was the body in when it was found?
Full of maggots and decomposing bad. His hands were zip-tied behind the chair, securing him in place. The cause of death was the throat wound, but before that, they really worked him over. Rough way for the guy to go.
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers. On both hands.
That sounds painful.
Fucked up, right? I'm guessing a professional did this. Could be Yakuza, could be Mafia. Take your pick. We've got some guys checking that angle out too, just to make sure there's no stone left unturned.
I noticed the burn marks on the floor in the shape of an arrow. What's with that?
Somebody lit flares here, the ones that shoot red smoke. It was only a matter of time before the fire department got called, and they're the ones who stumbled on the body.
Hey, Tech Leos.
Pretty obvious the killer had set up a smoke signal to make sure the body got found. They probably had the timing all worked out with Ehara so he could predict the body's discovery from maximum impact. And that's exactly what he did, just as the judge handed down the sentence.
What would be the point of that, though?
For all I know, he just wanted to blow everyone's minds.
Doesn't this place have a manager? I'm sure it wasn't always like this.
There is a property owner. He's been around Ijincho forever, but the building's been deserted for 2 years. Apparently, there was a padlock to keep the homeless out, but it was long gone by the time they found the body. Broken by the killers, most likely.
Entity, Florida. I don't really have any plans to play Diablo 2 right now. I've just got too many other games I want to play. Yeah.
How narrow is the window for Mikoshiba's estimated time of death?
Based on how digested
Yeah,
his
this is made
breakfast
by
was, it was
Ryuga
cooked somewhere
Gotoku,
between
makers of
7:30
Yakuza.
and noon on the morning of October 7th.
Thank you, Zalovic.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it down like that with a 2-month-old corpse.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that the killers forced Mikoshiba to eat. At any point after the kidnapping, they could have made him eat a typical Mikoshiba family breakfast.
It's possible. All they had to do was make him say what he usually eats.
Oh.
Good, we're on the same page. Now, if we take into account the decomposition of the body, Mikoshiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from 7:30 a.m. on October 7th all the way to the end of that month. So about 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's a massive gap. Can't we narrow it down further?
The body's just too decomposed to do that. But expand the time frame all you want. Ehara was in custody through the whole thing, so we couldn't have done the deed.
Right. He spent 2 months behind bars. Hate to think a different crime got him such a strong alibi.
In any case, someone else killed Mikoshiba. And if we could just get in the same room as him, we'd know who that is.
What was the victim's cause of death?
I love that this is all voice
News
acted.
called it a massive hemorrhage.
Yep. They slit his throat and let him bleed to death. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood behind him. And lifting his chin with his left hand, his right hand slid the knife.
Sounds like you guys have that bit on lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're sure of.
Has the murder weapon been found?
No, there were no weapons at the scene. A real shame. That'd be some decisive evidence.
So when you said it was a knife, was that a guess based on analyzing the
Sarador.
wound?
I wouldn't call it a guess. The coroner outright stated that the weapon was a sharp knife-like instrument.
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. That should be it for questions.
Tell me, you detectives out in Kamurocho always this hands-on?
Sorry, what?
I'm saying you guys work quick. We had barely set foot in Seiryu High, and you already had the run of the place. Hell, you even closed in on that Sawa sensei and got a meeting with her.
I was just lucky to have been there on another case.
Is that right? What? What's wrong?
Somebody's spying on us with binoculars.
No shit?
3 men, 30s probably. The one with binoculars is wearing a black jacket. My number's on my card!
Yagami!
Away! Yagami, away!
Hey, wait up! Hold up!
Give me a break here! Leave me alone!
God, this music's good.
You won't get away!
Yo.
Give me a break here!
Ah, kicking. Okay. Oh! Love it.
You won't get away.
Get away from me!
It's ready to go.
Leave me alone!
Hold up.
Get away from me!
Oh. I meant to do that.
You won't get away.
Cut it out!
Gotcha.
Damn, hot shot. You're quick on your feet. So let's hear why this fool had eyes on us.
He claims he just wanted to see the scene for himself.
It's true. Ask the other two guys with me. They'll be here any minute.
So you were here gawking, is that it? Better than busting in like you own the place.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
I was gonna say Yagami.
So, who are you? Why'd you run?
I ran because I saw a cop jump out a window and charge at me. Are you saying you'd stick around if you saw that?
He thinks you're a cop. Should we get you a badge and a hat?
I'd be honored.
You have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
Takake-san, age 30.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm just a professional pencil pusher. Biotech, planning and management.
Are your other two pals biologists too?
No, one's an investor and the other's a consultant. We all went to high school together.
Says here you have a Tokyo address. What brings you to Yokohama?
Oh, well, I'm organizing a class reunion in Chinatown. So I came to scope out the location in advance.
This ain't the way to Chinatown, pal.
Oh, we thought since we came all the way to Yokohama, we might as well peek at the crime scene.
Pretty morbid idea,
Take care,
isn't
Maru.
it?
I suppose.
What high school did you all attend?
Kurakawa Academy, a private school in Tokyo.
Hey, Lynn Vidal. Oh, not Saryu High. This is weird, man. This is super weird.
Hey, over here!
We'll need to verify your buddy's identification as well. I suggest you all cooperate.
Buddy can't decide if he wants to shave that mustache or not.
Nabi-san!
All right, you jokers are free to go. Appreciate you being so civil. Guess that settles it. We're just dumbass rubberneckers.
I don't believe it. Follow him.
Tough break, huh? After all you went through chasing them down.
I don't mind. I'm autos to always swing for the fences.
Yeah, well, your strikeout was pretty amusing. The guy who goes down swinging is all right in my book. Now that that's settled, give my regards to Shirosaki-sensei. You get some dirt on Ehara soon.
What is a rubbernecker? The term rubbernecker comes from, it's a term here in NA, and it basically means like if you're driving by an accident and your head like follows the accident, then you're rubbernecking. So it's like your neck is made of rubber. It basically means that your neck is like, it means you're drawn to looking at crime scenes, accidents, things like that. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. I'm starting to piece together. It's good timing for a chat with Sayori-san. So like if a car accident happens and a bunch of people are standing around looking at the car, then that's called rubbernecking. Yeah. It's what if you ever have passed an accident and there's a lot of traffic because everyone's slowing down to look at the accident, they're rubbernecking. Yeah. This is exactly why this is exactly the reason why I watch Cohh's stream all the time. His streams are just huge accidents. Okay. That's pretty rude. I don't. Boom.
Really, guys?
Really, guys? Really? That's how I feel about chat right now. Really, guys? Really? Really, guys? Dude, I've gotten like no abilities in this game. So many drunk ones. I love it. All right. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Get all like the basic stuff, you know? We're good there. Go snake. 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 Snake! Snake. Hi.
For real?
Dunk.
And stay down.
Wait, what do I have to sell the pocket tissues? How are we doing this? How's Asher doing? He's doing great so far. Yeah. Appreciate you asking.
What a waste.
Damn. Do I have any gear? Where even is my gear? Got some wristbands. Is that it? I've got like nothing, man. I feel like we barely started this game. The gear was a lie. Yeah, it was. Alright, let's get some of these. Can I sell here? Oh, we get cat food? Anti-stun contacts? Might as well. Sell the pawn shop? Where's the pawn shop? Right there. Alright, we'll do that later. God, look at all those people, man. That'll be 50,000 yen for my broken leg. Wiretapping? Know who did it? Who knows? Could be corporate espionage.
Excuse me.
Did you say corporate espionage and wiretapping? Oh.
Does that mean...
Oh, wow. We found 6 bugs. Oh, this is more chatter stuff. Okay, cool. Wait, this is main story? That's random. Okay. Here's the UFO thing. So going back to the main story, investigate the wiretapping incident. Okay. The teacher knew what we said because of a listening device under the desk. Oh, I wonder if that's from us. Whoops. Looks like it's all over here. Let's go. Hearn Siri, am I sick of chat? No. I love chat. I can never be sick of chat. I have a sinus infection. Yep. And I'm not exactly getting the sleep I need to get rid of it, so. But. Yep. Drink some water. I actually don't have any water here, unfortunately. I do have more coffee though. I'll get some water when I go home earlier, or to the other house.
And stay down.
Are you sure this isn't part of your symptoms of your save scum allergy? Oh, it could be. It might be. It very well could be. God. Who are these guys? Are these kids? Freaking
What a
Yagami.
waste.
This is where they found the wiretapper.
Enough is enough!
I'm here to locate them, not plant them, says our friend. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Well...
Huh?
Hey!
Tsukomo.
Yagamishi!
What timing? Yagamishi, I could really use your backup. These security guards are accusing me of plaguing the town with bugs. You know this
Yep.
guy? Yeah, I've been friends for a long time. Just he said he's a detective, and he's definitely not the kind to resort to such shady jobs. Boop. My name is Takayuki Yagami. I'm a lawyer. If you're gonna treat my friend like a criminal without any proof, this badge might have to come into play at some point. Wow. Okay, if a lawyer's vouching for him, we're good. Zipper Zap, I'm definitely going to be playing more
I
Pathfinder.
owe you one.
I just can't really read right now. I'm not feeling good enough to read out as much as I need to for Pathfinder. Thank you for your assistance, Yagamishi. Truly, you rescued me in the nick of time.
Hey.
What's all this about?
Sure.
Detective. Okay.
Nah. Huh?
Can we continue the investigation? Is this the main story stuff?
Yep.
Oh, it's main story because we need to get gear from it. Okay.
Gotcha.
The detector. Cool.